Listen carefully, beloved. You don't have as much time as you think you have. I have seen the road ahead, and I tell you, you are leaving soon. But don't let fear take over your heart. What lies ahead is greater than anything you have ever known. Still, there is work to be done before that moment arrives. There are decisions to be made, burdens to be shed, and love to be given freely. I speak to you not to scare you, but to awaken you. Look around. Do you see how fragile life is? Every breath is a gift, and I have given it to you for a purpose. Have you made the most of it? There is still time, but not much. The next 24 hours are crucial for you. Before we go any further, I want you to look up to the sky, take a deep breath, and then do 3 things. Hit the like button, subscribe so we can reach 1,000, and leave a comment with the number 77. This number sends your energy out into the universe, amplifying your energy and intentions. Reflect on your life. My beloved, I want you to pause for a moment and truly reflect on your life. Think about the journey you've walked so far, the joys you've celebrated, the challenges you've faced, and the choices you've made along the way. Every breath you've taken has been a gift from me, given with love and purpose. Now, let me ask you this. Have you truly lived with purpose? Have you used the time I've given you to grow, to love, and to fulfill the unique calling I placed on your life? Or have you found yourself distracted by the noise and worries of the world, chasing things that will one day fade away? I know it's easy to get caught up in the daily routines, working hard, making ends meet, and trying to keep up with the expectations of others. But life is about more than just surviving. I created you for so much more. I placed dreams within your heart and gifts within your spirit, not just for your own joy, but to bless those around you. Have you nurtured those dreams and used those gifts? It's never too late to start. If there are regrets in your heart, do not let them weigh you down. I see them, and I am here to help you turn them into lessons and growth. I am not here to condemn you, but to call you back into alignment with the purpose I created for you. There is still time, but not as much as you might think. Use it wisely. Look back, yes, but don't stay stuck in the past. Look forward with hope. Realign your heart today, beloved. Let go of distractions and refocus on what truly matters. Love, kindness, forgiveness, and fulfilling the mission I have given you. Each breath I give you is another chance to start fresh. I am walking with you every step of the way. Reflect deeply, not with guilt, but with determination. There is still so much I want to do through you. Open your heart to me, and I will show you the way forward. Together, we will make every moment count. Let go of your burdens. My beloved, I see the heavy load you've been carrying. You've been holding on to things that were never meant for you to bear, anger that burns within you, guilt that whispers lies about your worth, and unforgiveness that keeps your heart in chains. These burdens weigh you down and steal your joy. I did not create you to walk through life shackled by these things. I created you for freedom, for peace, and for joy. But that freedom begins when you make the decision to let go. I know letting go isn't always easy. The wounds you carry are real, and the hurt may run deep. But holding on to anger and bitterness only causes more pain. It keeps you locked in a prison where you were never meant to be. When you hold on to guilt for your mistakes, you forget that I have already paid the price for those sins. When you refuse to forgive, you build walls that block the love and healing I want to pour into your heart. Beloved, lay those burdens at my feet. You don't have to carry them alone. Surrender your pain, your guilt, and your unforgiveness to me. I am strong enough to carry them all, and I will replace them with my peace, the kind of peace that the world cannot give. Come to me as you are, without shame or fear. When you let go of your burdens, you make room for my joy, my healing, and my love to flow freely in your life. I will help you forgive, even when it feels impossible. I will show you that you are not defined by your past mistakes, but by my love and grace. So take a deep breath. Release it all to me. Let go of the anger, the guilt, and the unforgiveness. Trust me to bring beauty from your pain and peace in place of your turmoil. I love you, and I am here to carry every burden you surrender. Love freely and deeply. My beloved, listen closely. Love is the greatest commandment I've given you. Above all else, love one another as I have loved you. Yet, I see that sometimes your heart holds back. Perhaps there's someone you've grown distant from, a relationship that feels strained or broken. Or maybe you've been hurt, and bitterness has taken root. Let me remind you of this. Love is always worth it. Love brings healing, restoration, and peace. Love has the power to break chains, mend hearts, and shine light into the darkest places. Even when it's difficult, love is never wasted. You reflect my light most clearly when you choose to love freely and deeply. There is still time, but I urge you not to wait. Reach out to that person you've been thinking about. Perhaps it's a family member, a friend, or someone you've wronged, or who has wronged you. Make that call. Send that message. Don't let pride or fear hold you back. Life is fragile, and you never know how much time you have to share love. Yes, I know it's not always easy. Sometimes forgiveness feels impossible. But remember, I forgave you freely even when it cost me everything. When you choose to love and forgive, you honor my sacrifice and reflect my heart to the world. And love doesn't always need grand gestures. It can be simple. A kind word, a smile, or taking the time to listen. Tell the people around you how much they mean to you. Don't assume they already know. Speak life into their hearts. My beloved, the world is filled with noise and division, but love cuts through all of that. It's what truly matters. When you stand before me one day, it won't be the things you accomplished or the titles you held that matter most. It will be how well you loved. So don't hold back. Love fully, love freely, and love deeply. And when it feels hard, remember, I am with you, filling your heart with a love that never runs dry. Let that love flow through you to others. You'll be amazed at the beauty that unfolds. Strengthen your faith. Come close to me, my child. Take a moment to set aside the busyness of the world and just be with me. I know life can get overwhelming, and there are so many things that pull at your attention. But I want you to know, when you make the choice to draw near to me, you'll find a peace that nothing else can give. Don't let the distractions of your day steal away the moments you can spend with me. Life's noise can be loud, and the demands of the world can feel heavy. But when you seek me with all your heart, you will find me, always. I am here waiting with open arms, ready to listen, to guide, and to refresh your spirit. Spending time in prayer is how you build our relationship. It's not about fancy words or the perfect way to say things. Just come to me with your heart. Share your joys, your struggles, your hopes, and your fears. I hear you, my child. Every word, every thought, even the ones you can't put into words, know that I understand. And don't forget my word. It's a lamp to your feet, a guide to your path. When you read it, you're allowing me to speak directly to you. I've given you my word to help you, to encourage you, and to strengthen your faith. It's in those quiet moments of reading and reflecting that your heart begins to align with mine, and you begin to understand more clearly the plans I have for you. I want you to grow in faith, my beloved. The more you trust in me, the stronger your faith will become. And when the time comes, whether it's a moment of challenge, a decision you need to make, or simply the journey ahead, Your faith will give you the confidence to walk through it all with peace. You'll know deep in your heart that I've already prepared the way for you. So take a step closer today. Don't wait until tomorrow. I'm right here, and I'm waiting for you. Let your faith grow strong, so you can walk in the path I've set before you with confidence, knowing I am with you every step of the way. Share the good news. My child, I have given you something precious, a gift that is meant to be shared with the world. It is the good news of my love and the promise of eternal life. I want you to share this truth with those around you. There are people in your life, your family, your friends, your neighbors, or even strangers you meet, who need to hear about my love. They may not know it yet, but their hearts are longing for the peace and hope that only I can give. I know it can feel scary sometimes, even intimidating, to speak out and share this message. But I want you to be bold, to trust in me and the words I've given you. Don't worry about having all the right answers or saying everything perfectly. Just speak from your heart. Tell them what I've done for you, how I've loved you, and how I've transformed your life. Your story, your experience with me is powerful, and it can plant a seed in someone's heart. Remember, you never know who might be waiting for your words. There are people who are lost, searching for something to fill the emptiness inside them. They may not even know that the answer is right in front of them. But when you share the good news, when you talk about my love and the hope of eternal life, they might feel that spark. They might feel my presence reaching out to them through your words. You might be the one who helps lead them back to me. Sometimes it feels like people aren't listening, or they might even push back. But trust me, my child, I am working in ways you can't always see. When you speak my truth, even the smallest words can have a powerful impact. Your faithfulness in sharing will not return empty. I will take those words and use them for my purposes. So don't hold back. Don't keep this incredible gift to yourself. The world needs to hear about my love. Be a light, share your heart, and trust that I am with you every step of the way. Together, we can reach those who are waiting to find their way back to me. Make every moment count. My dear one, I want you to know that the next 24 hours are important. Every moment is precious, and I've given you today as a gift. You may not always realize how powerful your choices, your actions, and even your words can be, but I want to remind you, they matter more than you think. In the busyness of life, it's easy to rush through each day without fully seeing the impact of what we do. But I want you to live intentionally today. Be aware of every decision, no matter how small. Your choices today can touch lives in ways you may never see. Whether it's showing kindness to someone who needs it, offering a word of encouragement to someone who's struggling, or simply being present with someone who feels alone, each act can make a difference. Even the smallest acts of love are meaningful. A smile, a kind word, or a helping hand may seem simple, but they carry my heart with them. You never know how much someone might need your kindness at just the right moment. Sometimes the simplest things, like holding the door for someone or taking a moment to listen, are the very things that remind others they are seen, they are loved, and they are not alone. Each word you speak today carries weight. Speak with love, with gentleness, with truth. Your words can heal, they can uplift, they can bring light into someone's dark moment. Be mindful of what you say, for words can build up or tear down. Choose them carefully, knowing that I am with you, guiding you to speak life into the world. And remember, I am with you in every moment. Don't walk through today passively, but walk through it with purpose. Let your actions and your words reflect the love I've shown you. When you live with intention, when you treat each moment as valuable, you'll be amazed at how much you can touch the hearts of those around you. The next 24 hours can make a difference, not just in your life, but in the lives of others. Let them count. Let your love, your kindness, and your words shine through. Use today as a gift to bring light into the world. Release your fears. My beloved, I know that life can feel uncertain at times. The future may seem unclear, and fear can try to take hold of your heart. But I want you to hear this clearly. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead. I am with you every step of the way. There is nothing in this world, nothing in your future, that can separate you from my love and presence. I understand that fear can creep in, especially when the road ahead feels unknown or difficult. It's easy to worry about what might happen, what challenges may come, or how things will work out. But I want you to know that the plans I have for you are far greater than anything you can imagine. The future I've prepared for you is filled with hope, love, and purpose. You may not always see it now, but trust me, I am working all things together for your good. Trust in my plans, my child. I know you may not always understand why certain things happen or why you face certain struggles. But I promise you this: every moment of your life is part of a bigger picture that I am shaping for you. I am weaving together all the joys, the challenges, and the lessons to create something beautiful. Even in the hardest times, I am working for your good, and I will never leave you. When fear tries to rise up in your heart, remember that I am with you. You do not face the future alone. My presence is your peace, and my strength is your help. There is no need to carry the weight of fear. Let go of it and place your trust in me. I am the one who holds your future, and I will guide you through every uncertainty. I want you to release your fears and embrace the future with faith. Take a deep breath and know that I am leading you, and I will provide everything you need along the way. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that my plans for you are good, and the best is yet to come. Do not be afraid, my child. Trust in me and let my peace fill your heart. Prepare your heart. My beloved, I want to remind you today that this is not the end. It's just a transition. There are times in life when you may feel as though things are shifting or changing, and it can feel uncertain or even difficult. But I want you to understand, my child, that I am guiding you through this. What lies ahead is part of a greater journey, and I am preparing you for something far more beautiful than you can even imagine. This moment, this season in your life, is not the final chapter. It is part of a larger story that I am writing for you, and because of this, I want you to prepare your heart. It's easy to get caught up in the things of this world, the distractions, the pressures, the things that can pull your attention away from what really matters. But I am calling you to something greater. Let go of what doesn't serve you and focus on the eternal. When you walk closely with me, you begin to see things from a new perspective. The worries of this world begin to fade, and your heart becomes more in tune with the peace and purpose I have for you. I am calling you to a deeper relationship with me, one that goes beyond the temporary things of life. The things of this world can only satisfy for a moment, but what I offer is everlasting. I want your heart to be rooted in my love, my truth, and my eternal promises. As you walk this path, know that the changes you are experiencing are leading you toward a greater purpose. They are shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for what I have in store. Trust in me as I lead you forward. It's okay if you don't have all the answers right now. What matters most is that you stay close to me, walking in faith and trusting that I am leading you exactly where you need to go. So, prepare your heart for what's coming. Let go of the things that weigh you down and embrace the new things I am bringing into your life. You are on the path to something greater, something eternal, and I will be with you every step of the way. Trust in me and let your heart be filled with hope and anticipation for the beautiful things ahead.